हेलो गाइस, वेलकम बैक टू माय यूट्यूब चैनल। आई एम आरनाथ सिंह, एमबीबीएस स्टूडेंट फ्रॉम एम्स न्यू दिल्ली। और इस वीडियो में गाइस हम लोग बात कर रहे होंगे जय के बारे में। राइट, जय का नाम जो है प्रोनाउंस करने में मेरे को काफ़ी डिफिकल्टी हो रही थी। जब हम लोग ऑटो से आ रहे थे, मेरी इससे बात हो रही थी। आई आस्क्ड हिम मल्टीपल टाइम तो नाम को प्रोनाउंस कैसे करते हैं। राइट, ही इज अ साउथ इंडियन स्टूडेंट। दिस वीडियो स्पेशली फ्रॉम द साउथ इंडियन किड्स। राइट, नॉर्थ इंडियन स्टूडेंट्स के लिए काफ़ी एग्जाम्पल आपने देख रखे हैं, पर मैंने इस बार सोचा यार साउथ इंडियन स्टूडेंट शुड नॉट बी डिप्राइव्ड ऑफ एनी मोटिवेशन और इंस्पिरेशन। So here is Jay. Jay will introduce himself and then we will get started कि फिजिक्स में जय ने 180 आउट ऑफ 180 मार्क्स कैसे सिक्योर किया। राइट, एंड इसके मार्क्स जो है जैसे कि आप बोर्ड पे देख सकते हैं, सिक्योर 700 आउट ऑफ 720 मार्क्स एंड ही इज अ स्टूडेंट एट एम्स न्यू दिल्ली currently. Okay, so Jay, introduce yourself.
So I'm Jayashaman from Chennai. Like
Go on.
I do not repeat. Like I'm a fresher right now. So I secured 700 in NEET 2020, and my subject-wise score distributions are. In physics, I scored 180. In chemistry, 165, and 355 in biology.
Okay, 355 in biology. So Jay, will you be comfortable with English or English?
Sir, I'm comfortable in English, but yeah, I can understand and also reply to in a very basic level in Hindi also.
Okay, so let's get started with what was his approach towards physics, which helped him secure 180 out of 180 marks. Right, guys, before we start, this is a very important point which Jay mentioned to me, that he was not comfortable with physics initially. He did not like the subject. He was afraid of it rather. Okay, but slowly he developed interest. And by the end of class 11th and beginning of class 12th, he started developing love and passion
in
for
fact,
physics.
that was my most favorite subject in the long run. Like I really loved physics, everything.
Cool.
Starting from the beginning, which I usually was not so comfortable with. Even that I started loving a lot. Yeah.
Okay,
yes,
cool.
sir.
Cool. Okay, Jay. So, what was your process, right? We have mentioned some, key points here, and we will be talking about it. Okay. So, talk about concept building, Jay.
Yes. So, सबसे important, your concept needs to be very strong and very firm in physics. Because without concepts, you can't go and approach very tougher questions, right? So for that, build your concepts properly. Read whatever you can. Like first of all, your concepts must be very, very strong. Then you can start solving many questions. Try to solve as many questions as you can, because with practice, you can ace everything.
Okay. So Jay, tell me whether concept building is more important or getting your answers, by any method correct is more important.
No. First of all, concept building is the most important, because without concept, how will you even get your answers?
No, sometimes, usually what students do, they use some abstract techniques here and there, vague concepts, and, they feel that, okay, these two options are eliminated. Okay, this you can do in your exams, right, guys? If you are eliminating two options in your exam, definitely go for a hit and try. Right, but when you are solving it at your home, that point in time, there you need to be firm with your concepts. You need not use some vague methods to come to the answers and then feel that okay, I got 10 out of 10 questions correct. Right, that wouldn't be a right approach. What do you say about that?
That is not at all a right approach. Though you can use shortcuts and whatever you can in your exams, please don't use that during your preparation. While you are reading physics, read it with love. Solve problems with love, because it's only out of your own personal interest that you can achieve well. You can actually succeed in physics. Not only in physics, in any subject.
Cool. Okay, so it should not be a burden, right?
Yeah,
it should not be a burden.
First of all, it was not a burden for me at all. I really loved the subject. It was my favorite subject, as I already told you.
Okay. So what was your stepwise approach so as to, start from the grassroots level to going to a tougher question? What was your approach?
Yeah, first of all, have a very planned approach. Obviously, you need to have your concept strong. Later, don't immediately jump to very tough questions, high-order questions. Don't jump to that. Start with basic formulae substitutions. Start with very basic questions. Then maybe you can plunge into sort of application-based questions. Later on, you can move to very tough questions. If you are interested, like if you feel that you are competent, if you feel that, yes, I want to solve more, if you have that spirit, you can even solve questions of IIT level. Though I don't personally recommend that. I did that though. Later,
out of pure interest, right?
Yeah, it's out of your personal interest.
But do you feel that solving IIT questions will be beneficial for students at this point of time?
No. Actually, I definitely do not believe that, because NEET 2020 paper itself was so disappointing. It was so easy. So, here the matter of luck also plays. Don't make any silly mistakes. आराम से सब questions कर लो. Try to avoid your silly mistakes. Because I know some people who solve very tough questions and leave the basic questions. Don't do that. Though I personally solved most very tough questions also, I would not recommend you to do that. Like
Especially
you
when you
can
have a time crunch, right?
Yeah, especially if you're running short of time, just stick to basic level questions.
Okay.
That will fetch you a really very good score, not only in physics, a very good rank also, in fact.
Yeah, right. And also, guys, when you are spending time, in solving tough questions, okay, that time spent will not give you, good, return of investment. That time could have been utilized for strengthening your concepts, basic concepts in chemistry and biology, if you're not scoring well in chemistry and biology, right? So don't channelize all the time that you have into physics, okay, trying to get that 180 out of 180. Okay, try to get a basic minimum score for your selection in all the 3 subjects, and then you plan for physics, going to a tougher level questions, right? So, what was your, approach towards solving variety of questions, yeah? Right?
Yes. Here you need to expose yourself to diverse questions, different models. Solve as many models as you get. Don't just stick to one particular model or
solving 200 questions of one type.
Yeah, one type. That will make your journey so monotonous, and you'll also start hating the subject. So what I say, solve different types of questions, whatever you get.
Okay. And after you solve the question, what should you do? You should not analyze, or should you analyze?
No, of course, you should analyze. Because if you make mistakes and if you just neglect them and walk away, then there's no point of you spending time in solving those questions, right? For that, I suggest you need to analyze those questions and don't just stop with analyzing. Explore more. Just go beyond your books, like explore different, solve further more questions related to that. So that will boost your confidence also in the long run.
Okay, so if you are committing mistake in a particular question, you figured out that was a weak topic of yours, then you need to solve more questions of similar topic, right? And guys, let me tell you, you can join my Telegram channel, Insonian ARS, free of cost. All the 96 chapters, 45 questions in each, as well as previous year question, chapter wise and topic wise, have been uploaded with the solution on my Telegram channel. So if you want free of cost, reliable source for question, you can join my Telegram channel. Link is given in the description below, right? So next thing, so after solving the questions, right? You analyze the stuff, you solve more questions, similar questions, and then what will you speak about? Speed and accuracy.
Yes, especially when it comes to numericals. Your speed is very important. You need to be very fast in solving questions. And when will you get the speed? Only if you solve many questions. Only if you have had a proper approach earlier, you would get speed. For that, solve many questions, you'll naturally get speed. Don't worry about that. Not only speed, very important thing is accuracy.
Okay, and what about using a timer while solving questions? There are few students, they ping me on Instagram saying that I solved 100 questions in 3 hours of time. That is usual, right? You need to be time bound, right? So what will you speak about it?
Yeah, when it comes to time management, what I suggest, the usual stuff is that you solve your chemistry and biology initially, and later you move on to physics. That's a good strategy. So yeah, while even during preparation, you may keep some timers like to check your speed. That will help you. That will really help you a lot.
Okay, so guys, this was the video with Jay, right? I still don't know how to pronounce his name completely and correctly, right? So for me, he will be Jay. He's my junior at AIIMS New Delhi. I will be waiting for any South Indian student to join my college, like join his college, join All India Institute of Medical Science, New Delhi, so that I can have an interview with you. And guys, if you need any more videos with Jay, do let me know in the comment section. And if you want any other topper from the South India, you think who can inspire you, anyone whom you can look up to, please let me know in the comment section. I will make a video with that person, right? All the best.